Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Friday, March 15th. It is Friday, March 15th, and I have my peppers coming up. So I took the top off of this tray with the Jiffy pellets and seeds in it, and the seeds came up, and I believe these are jalapeno peppers. I also had planted some okra seeds in these pellets, but it don't seem like they came up. And here are some sunflowers that came up. And again, I took the top off of the Jiffy trays. And I think this might be the Cupid's Dart. I think. I need to look it up online, see what it looks like. But I got these growing inside because I just been having a hard time trying to get stuff started or growing for 2019. I have these out in my low tunnel, and I believe the problem is that we've had such a mild winter. When I'm thinking it's supposed to be good and chilly outside, it's a little warmer than usual, and the low tunnel is heated up more than I expected. So a lot of my seedlings came up, and the heat was too much for them, I guess, and a lot of them didn't make it. So I've been having a hard time with trying to get stuff to grow. But the benefit of me trying to get stuff started so early in the year is that when I have mess ups like this, I can start over and I'm still good, because our last frost date isn't until sometime in April. I also wanted to show you this. Well, let's see. I'm in my back room. This is on top of my dryer. And these are sweet potato vines from the white sweet potatoes that I still have not used yet. And so they have sent up some vines. So I guess I'll be growing me some white sweet potatoes again. Today is Friday, and well, yesterday the temperature got up in like low 70s, upper 60s. It was very nice yesterday, but the wind started kicking up yesterday also, and today the wind is really going out there. I don't know if I can see the strings on my cattle panels blowing. The wind is really kicking up out there, so I was like, there's really no way I could do a video and really talk much outside without that noise. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting out the broccoli. Let's see if I can point. I'm going to be cutting out the broccoli right there, because I'm going to plant some more potatoes in my garden. I also took out the rest of all of my dinosaur kale, left the one plant there to collect seeds. And what's left also is 2 heads of cabbage. Well, actually it's 3 or 4 heads of cabbage, because it got some little heads connected to it. That's the Savoy cabbage. So thinking about maybe go ahead and cutting them out. I don't know if they're going to get bigger or what. And I'm going to show you the other Savoy cabbage that I have growing, so that you can see what that looks like, and show you a big mess up that I did with my strawberry patch. Let's go here. Let's see if I can focus in on that area. Yeah, right there where that the metal sunflower is, on the ground is a whole lot of strawberries that I planted last summer that are supposed to, I guess, produce strawberries like late spring, summertime, somewhere around there, I'm assuming. I can't remember the names of those strawberries, but they don't produce early in the season. my strawberries that do produce early in the season, well, I covered them with a heavy mulch, heavier than what I normally do, and those strawberries didn't come back. And this would have been their, I believe, their fourth year possibly coming back. Well, maybe their third year, fourth or third year coming back. And I always cover them with some type of mulch, either pine needles or grass clippings, something, but it's not a heavy covering. And so I'm going to show you that. It's on the other side of the yard. Let's see. Okay, that I'm still in the house looking through the window because it's windy outside. That's the spot where the white cat was taking his cat nap. And so, you know, I've been looking at my strawberry patch over there, and I'm like in March, that's when I normally start seeing the strong strawberries coming back through the mulch. But I didn't see anything happening. So I went over there and I pulled back all the mulch, and there's nothing. So I'm going to go outside to give you a close-up. And so to see how I basically destroyed my strawberry patch. I only have, like, I think it's maybe 1 or 2 strawberry plants that weren't totally covered, and they're still there. So maybe they might make a comeback and repopulate that spot again. So that was my mess up right there. I put way too much mulch on top, meaning it was leaves and grass clippings. I mean, leaves and grass clippings. The amount of leaves was way too much. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But hey, you grow, you garden, you learn. So I'm gonna take y'all on out there. It is windy, and I'll be right back. All right, so just as I was out there, plane decided to show up in the sky as I'm out there videotaping, as always. So that was what I have going on, and it showed you also that I planted some Nevada lettuce seeds. Yeah, that's what it said, Nevada lettuce seeds out there, and it looks like they're coming up. I also planted me some radishes in the ground. So it was a windy day, and I wanted to set my camera up, but just too windy to be out there trying to video and talk. And also I'm having issues with my winter sown method. I was gonna I don't want to make the video too long, but I'm trying to figure out how to best use the winter sown method for my area. And so my warm season seedlings came up because we've been having such a mild winter, and then we would have these spikes of cold, and so it took out the spikes of cold, took out my Roma tomatoes and my beefsteak tomatoes. So I'm gonna have to retry those again, but I'm gonna wait until I'm closer to April. And sunflowers that came up, same thing. It pretty much took out the sunflower. They seemed like they were really doing well, but we just had these spikes of cold, like the temperatures dropped down into the 20s at night, and I guess it was just too much. So that's one of the things I'm figuring out with trying. How can I do winter sowing that'll work best for our weather here, where we can have either cold winters and the seeds won't come up until the temperatures are good and steady like they're supposed to be, or well, yeah, when the weather is supposed to do like it's supposed to. When it's cold here, it's supposed to be cold. We're not supposed to be having little mini springs and mini summers here. So I think that's kind of messing with me trying to do winter sowing here, because I mean, we didn't get no snow. We did not get not one snowflake for our area. People around us, like maybe a city or two away from us, have gotten snow, but we did not get any snow. So this was an unusual winter for us. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to restart. It's still early. Our last frost date isn't until like somewhere around the middle of April. So it's still early. I was trying to get a jump start. I mean, here's a jump start right here for me. But I still got time to start over again, which is cool. So I'm learning as I'm growing along. So just wanted to give you all an update of what's going on and what I'm about to do. I'm about to go try to plant me some potatoes today, because even though it's windy outside, it is still kind of warm. And then we're going to drop down. It's supposed to get up to like 75, 78 today, and then we're going to drop down into the 50s for the next week. So I'm going to try to get that done today. Cut out my greens. Reason being, well, I've already cut out my collards, my mixed green, the dinosaur kale. I'm going to cut the broccoli out because I'm trying to beat the cabbage moth. I seen one cabbage moth fluttering around the yard a couple of days ago, and I said, I got something for it. I'm going to take all these greens out, and I cut them down and whatnot, put them in the freezer for another time. And I said, I'm not going to be feeding the cabbage moth this spring. So I just want to give you all an update. Hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all my subscribers. Hope what I put out is either entertaining or encouraging, letting you know, hey, I'm just a little small-time gardener in my backyard trying to grow my own food. So thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate everybody who put their videos out. It motivates and encourages me to keep getting out there doing what I'm doing. So I really appreciate the gardening community. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.